You're running ads in niches like health, supplements, finance, gambling, or doing any other Greyhat offers, you've probably noticed something. Your ads get rejected a lot more than everyone else's. Accounts get flagged faster, campaigns get shut down, and scaling becomes much harder. So, the question is, how do advertisers actually run and scale ads in restricted niches without constantly getting banned? First, let's quickly define what restricted niches actually means. Platforms like Meta have stricter policies for certain industries like weight loss, supplements, finance and investing, gambling, crypto, and adult-rated products. These industries historically had higher rates of misleading ads or policy violations. Because of that, Meta systems review these ads much more aggressively than normal niches. But this doesn't mean advertising is impossible. It just means you have to approach it differently. The biggest mistake advertisers make in restricted niches is being too aggressive with their creatives. They launch ads with claims like lose 20 pounds in 30 days or make $10,000 per month with this investment strategy. Those type of claims trigger Meta's policy systems almost instantly. And if you launch multiple ads like that at the same time, you can quickly end up with ad rejections, account warnings, or even full account restrictions. In restricted niches, your creative strategy matters much more than in normal industries. So instead of making direct claims, experienced advertisers usually use softer or indirect messaging. For example, instead of showing a transformation from overweight to skinny, they give the same message with drawn characters. Another important strategy is how you test ads. A lot of advertisers make the same mistake of launching large campaigns with many ads all at once. For example, they might submit 20 or 30 creatives at the same time, but if several of those ads get rejected, Meta systems may interpret that as repeated policy violations. A much safer approach is testing in smaller batches. Launch a few creatives first, make sure they get approved, and then scale your testing from there. It's slightly slower, but it greatly reduces the chance of triggering restrictions. Third, and probably biggest factor, is infrastructure. Advertisers operating in restricted and Greyhat niches usually don't rely on just one ad account. Instead, they build more resilient setups using either multiple backup ad accounts or agency ad accounts. And the reason is quite simple. When you operate in high-risk niches, account shutdowns happen more often. And with agency ad accounts, you have no limit on how many ad accounts you can have. These ad accounts are created by large agency business managers that are already spending millions of dollars every single month. And because of that history and scale, Meta systems see them as higher trust compared to brand new personal ad accounts. And when you're advertising in restricted niches where ads are already reviewed more aggressively, that trust level can make a big difference. Ads get approved faster and run more consistently with fewer random restrictions. Another reason for using agency ad accounts is the priority support. With personal ad accounts, if something goes wrong, you're usually stuck waiting for standard Meta support. But with agency ad accounts, agencies often have direct communication with Meta representatives, allowing issues to be escalated and resolved much faster. And finally, there's reliability. When you're running ads in restricted niches, accounts issues are somewhat unavoidable, but the agency infrastructure simply makes it much easier to keep campaigns running even if one account runs into problems. At the end of the day, advertising in restricted niches is definitely possible, but it requires a much more careful approach than normal industries. And that's exactly why many serious advertisers rely on agency ad accounts as a part of their setup. At Uproas, we provide premium whitelisted agency ad accounts to over 1,700 online brands and currently manage more than $30 million in ad spend. If you want to see whether agency ad accounts are the right fit for your business, click on the first link in the description and book a free strategy call with one of our Meta ads specialists. I hope you will learn something new and make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video.